Picture this. 1415. The 100 Years' War rages on. England's young king, Henry V, believes he has a rightful claim to the French throne, but negotiations have failed. Instead of a crown, the French send him a mocking gift of tennis balls, a jab at his youth. Enraged, Henry decides to take France by force. In August, his army lands at Harfleur. What follows is a brutal 5-week siege. The town falls, but at a great cost. Dysentery rips through the English ranks, leaving them sick and exhausted. With winter closing in, Henry decides to march his weakened army toward the English-held port of Calais. But the French are watching. They assemble a massive force to intercept and crush the English invaders once and for all. On the morning of October 25th, St. Crispin's Day, the two armies face each other across a narrow, freshly plowed field near a castle called Agincourt. The rain-soaked ground has turned to a thick, sticky clay mud. On one side, the English, maybe 9,000 men at most, the vast majority being common-born longbowmen with little to no armor. Facing them, the French army, a glittering host of up to 30,000, packed with heavily armored knights and noblemen, confident of an easy victory. But Henry has a plan. He positions his men between two dense woods, creating a natural funnel. His archers hammer thousands of sharpened wooden stakes into the ground, a deadly surprise for charging horses. As the French advance, their heavy armor and horses become their own worst enemy, sinking deep into the sucking mud, slowing their charge to a crawl. Then Henry gives the order. A storm of arrows, a cloud of death darkens the sky. The English longbows, powerful enough to pierce plate armor, unleash a devastating volley. The French cavalry charge collapses into chaos. Knights are thrown from their horses, trampled in the mud and pinned down by the relentless arrow storm. The first French wave is annihilated. As the second and third French lines push forward on foot, they pile up against their fallen comrades, trapped in the narrow, muddy bottleneck. Seeing the French disorganized, the English archers drop their bows, grab whatever they can, mallets, daggers, hatchets, and charge into the melee. What follows is not a noble battle, but a desperate, brutal slaughter. The unarmored, agile English archers overwhelm the exhausted, immobilized French knights. By dusk, the field is silent. The scale of the French defeat is staggering. Thousands of their nobility lie dead, a generation of their leadership wiped out in a single afternoon. English losses, in contrast, are astonishingly light, perhaps only a few hundred. The Battle of Agincourt wasn't just a victory. It was a revolution. It proved that a disciplined army of common men with a superior weapon and brilliant tactics could defeat a much larger force of elite knights. It was the day the longbow shattered the age of chivalry and changed warfare forever.